I'm Martin Smith, and welcome to Marquee with Martin. Each time in our program, we talk to a different person involved in the arts community in the Brant area. And today we have Duncan Graham on the program. Welcome, Duncan. Duncan is here to talk about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which Paris Performers is doing this spring. Tell us a bit about why you chose Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. What attracted you to that story?
Well, even as a young kid, I've always kind of liked the horror aspect of movies and plays. So if the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde has always been one of my favorites ever since I've seen even the Page Master with Macaulay Culkin, that character. So I've always kind of been aware of it, always read the book, plays, anything I can. I've always kind of obsessed with the story, even the musical. So it's always been close to me. I've always kind of just enjoyed the story.
Whereas you're well researched on the story, I must admit I've never actually seen a movie. I've never read the book. I've never read a play. However, I'm familiar with The Nutty Professor with Jerry Lewis, in which he's the nerd and then he takes the formula and becomes Buddy Love, the lounge singer, womanizer. Is any of that similar to the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde story you're doing where you have...
I would say the only thing similar is probably the transition part.
Okay.
That's probably about it.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, his persona is more evil, so it's really not comedy, so it's sinister and kind of, it terrorizes London a little bit. So
right. So this,
not a welcome in the neighborhood, really.
This takes place in London, then,
yes.
the play? Okay,
yes.
And so you have fog and...
Yeah, we're really going for the Victorian Gothic, which is where the story takes place, so it's kind of Victorian London, so kind of get that really old Gothic kind of feel. Right. Which is what we're going for.
Now, you're just starting the process of getting rehearsing and whatnot very
yes.
soon here, and
yes.
So this happens in May.
Yes.
Spread over 2 weekends, but the first night there is also a dinner as well.
A dinner theater, yeah. We're doing a dinner theater, and this year we're kind of trying to step it up a little bit, and we want to do it really themed, so we're going to have people in costume, and we're going to have the theme with the Victorian Gothic, again with the smoke and all that, and kind of have a little bit of entertainment with that dinner theater. So we're really trying to sell that opening night to really set the ambience of the show. So,
wonderful. Well, it's going to be a great show, and this is your first time directing out in Paris, is that right?
Yes, directing out in Paris, yes.
Excellent. Well, yes. I hope it goes very well. Thank you very much. We'll put the information for the show onto the screen for you. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde with Duncan Graham. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's, you know what? I think you should still have a lounge Buddy Love kind of guy in it. If you're looking for somebody, I've got some jackets.
You never know, comedy relief is always a good.
Yeah,
we're trying to scare people, right?
Tense,
so
Buddy Love could show up and hey.
Exactly, make that whole thing.
Yeah.
I like
so I am open.
Yeah. Well,
it doesn't
duly noted.
This doesn't have to be this jacket per se.
Maybe not. Yeah.
I've got some nice velvet kind of stuff that I could.
And we're trying to. Maybe we'll have
did you just yawn on my show?
I may have. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's nervous. Nerve takes.
Yeah. Yawned on my show. Yawned. I don't want to be in your show now. I don't want anybody loving your show.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, remove that idea. Well, thanks anyway.
Sorry. Where do we go from here?